My class was having their 50th reunion. And I said, I don't want to go, Henry. He said, you're ridiculous, Rochelle. You were, miss everything. We're going to your reunion. The minute I walked in, I saw the president of our class. Rochelle, how nice to see you. We're chatting away. And he said, is your husband here? I had my back to the door. And I said, yes. And I said, he's parking the car. He'll be in a few seconds. So we chatted a little bit, and he said, is that your husband? And I turned around and looked, and in walked a blonde, blue-eyed man, and I thought, this is going to be the longest night of my entire life.
I saw this little girl, beautiful little girl, sweet looking. And I said, oops, I'm sorry. See what you're sorry for. I said, I thought you were colored. As I got close to her, I knew that she wasn't colored, that she was white. We've been married for 52 years now.
It was illegal at the time. Interracial marriages weren't legalized till 1967. I was Miss Everything in this little town. I was everything you were ever supposed to be. And after knowing Henry for 11 years, 10 years, 11 years, I thought, am I going to be happier with him or without him doing what's expected of me? And I decided I really wanted to be with him the rest of my life. We proceeded to get a little more serious, and that's definitely what ended Henry's professional football career. Asked, did you want to play pro ball or date white girls? And Henry said, one's my professional life and one's my personal life. And I'm doing well in my professional life, and what I do in my personal life is, my business. So that was his story. They had the last word. I was teaching in Pittsburgh, and I taught there for, I think, two years before Henry and I were going to get married and move. And they had a farewell party for me. And the principal was white. When I was leaving the school, my mother came. And the principal said to my mother, sat next to her at this luncheon and said, well, how are you going to feel having a little black, whatever the word was, colored then? Little colored grandchildren. That was her only comment to my mother the entire day. Like, she was totally disgusted that I was leaving to marry Henry and we were moving.
I think my bitterness is just gone. There's so much to be done, so much to do, so much we haven't done yet, that I feel that you don't have time to worry about this stuff.
1 out of every 11 couples these days is interracially married. Some, which I can't even imagine. That's kind of was interesting when you think of the whole United States. So things are changing. Things have changed.